It's like 4 a.m. and I've been up for 2 days drawing this poster I'm working on, and I almost ended the streak over it, but I decided not to because this is such a big number. Whoo boy, 1,012 daily reviews in a row. I can't just end that. Anyway, I'm inside and I saw The Accountant. It is directed by Gavin O'Connell, written by Bill W. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This is requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. We're following Christian, and he has the tism, and he has the mathtism. Instead of my artism, he has mathtism. There's different type of tisms, if you didn't know. This movie shows what it was like for him to be growing up. His mom wanted to put him in this like hospital care facility, and his dad wanted to give him just immersion training, pretty much. Send him to this like military guy who will train him, and that's what he does. And the mom's like, I'm gonna leave the family because you instead want to make my autistic son resilient to the world outside. I want to coddle him like he's still a little child forever. And I'm gonna break up with you and divorce you because of it. Classic woman stuff. I'm on the dad's side, clearly, because exposing your autistic child to stimuli really young will actually help. Before I did band for like 6 years, I had to wear cans on my head in order to look at the fireworks because it was so loud. Now I just use earplugs or just go whoop, but it's actually not as loud anymore because I've done a lot of band and that's very loud. Performed in stadiums and that's very loud. Overall, did a lot of loud activities that made it so it was easier for me to respond to loud sounds. Before recording YouTube videos all the time, I was looking at a light and be like, ah, it hurts, you know? Looking at the sky always hurts for me. If it's too bright, I'm gonna hurt. But if I look at lights, just artificial lights, it doesn't hurt me as much. It's kind of weird, but it's just because I'm used to it. So this goes to show that if you expose an autism person to what they hate a lot, then they'll get used to it. Which is what happens to Christian. And he becomes an accountant. But he becomes an accountant for a bunch of criminal enterprises. He went to jail and he got his connections through the mafia, and now he helps them launder money. He's also hired to do some accounting for this company that's like, I don't know where the money's at. Right, and he identifies $61 million has been embezzled. And so they fire him, and he having the tisms like, but it's not complete yet. And so he starts to get more and more into this company, and there's this accountant that figured out the discrepancy, brought it to her higher ups, and so she and he are working together. But there's a whole plot to get them killed. But then assassins are sent to assassinate them, and this is where the action part of the movie is them running away. And he is really good at self-defense and hitting people. And then he's shown to live in this trailer with like a lot of guns and such. A lot of fun stuff, a lot of hidden compartments. It's clear that the company is trying to shoot them because company heads is embezzling the money. $61 million, that's a lot of money. And then they try to put the funds back in, but that got noticed as well, and it was pretty fun. But then we also got, on top of the plot that's happening, there's this chick looking into Christian, and she has to talk to J.K. Simmons, which is like why I remember this plot line at all. It's because of J.K. Simmons. But she's looking into him, and she figures out, oh, he's laundering a bunch of money for people. That thread doesn't really go anywhere, really. But ultimately, everyone gets discovered. They get got. There's a lot of struggle along the way. But yeah, they get got. And then I like how everybody just has like this happy life afterward. Frickin' Christian gets a Airstream, that's cool. That's neat. I like how this movie presents Christian. First, it's presenting him as just like this autistic savant, and he's really good with just numbers and such. I think it really preys on the audience being like, oh, autistics, they're just little retards. I mean, autistic people don't think that, obviously, but like normal people think autistic people are retards. Talk to one, see what they think. And it's just because autisms, they just have difficulty explaining themselves, communicating themselves, you know? That's not like where their brain power goes wires. Why am I saying they? It's me. I'm also autistic too, but I'm just saying in like the overall autistic sense. It's not necessarily that autistics are retards, although there is like a spectrum. Very high functioning to very low functioning. Low functioning means you need somebody to be there with you at all times to help you out with your daily life. And high functioning, you can function on your own pretty highly. You just got some hiccups, some social hiccups. So that's the spectrum that we're dealing with. And just because they can't communicate doesn't mean that the brains are dumb, but the world is like 95% communication. You can have a garbage thing you're trying to sell to somebody, but if you're good at communicating, then it doesn't matter. You can sell this garbage thing to this person. And then this movie shows that he is working with criminals. And autistic people can be criminals too, and they can be immensely useful to people. You know, it's just aces in their places. He's really good at the numbers. He's really good at laundering money as a result. He's just doing it for criminals instead of Fortune 500 companies. Anyway, I like Christian. I like him especially because he has this like cool persona about him. He's got like this cool guy persona, like an action movie star persona. It's just that he's autistic and he's an accountant, so that makes him lame. But then you got he can do guns and like punching stuff and kicking stuff. That makes it so he's not lame. It kind of neutralizes his lameness to the coolness, you know. It's interesting. I don't think Ben Affleck was the best choice. Batman? I don't think he's Batman at this point. But yeah, he's not the best choice for this character. I don't know, I just don't, like, see it. It does not give me autism vibes. He gives me, like, somebody who's playing autistic, which is different, you know, this is very different. You can see it in the eyes. I like how this movie's structured. I like everybody's acting. I like a lot of stuff about this movie. Like the way that it's shot, the set pieces, all of that. I think it's pretty fun. I'm gonna give this, it's like a 7.7 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. Also, before I forget, this is the first video I've ever filmed in blue monochrome, and this isn't a digital filter. This is in camera. So let me know what you think about it. Let me know, do you like it? Also, if you like this video, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If I haven't reviewed it on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it at all. I didn't watch anything growing up, so I'm just trying to catch up on things that people have seen that I didn't see. So, if you'd like to request a movie review, you can do that at patreon.com/ASEPresents. $20 dinos for one movie review per 1 month. Supports the daily grindness by going to autisticboobs.com. So go here. And until next time on Mint Salad Saw, I'll see you later, my salad croutons baked bits.